25 years ago in 1999, The Mummy stormed into theaters, blending action, adventure, horror, and comedy in a way no one expected. The film made over $400 million worldwide, turned Brendan Fraser into a Hollywood action star, and gave us unforgettable characters like Evelyn, Imhotep, Jonathan, and Benny. But what happened to the cast after all this time? Let's find out. The Mummy cast, then and now. Brendan Fraser, Rick O'Connell. Back in 1999, Brendan Fraser played the fearless explorer Rick O'Connell, a role that cemented him as a major action star of the early 2000s. After the Mummy franchise, he appeared in films like Bedazzled, Journey to the Center of the Earth, and Crash. But years of injuries and personal struggles slowed his career down. Fast forward to today, and we're in the middle of the Renaissance. Fraser made a triumphant return with The Whale in 2022, winning the Oscar for Best Actor, and even appeared in Martin Scorsese's Killers of the Flower Moon. He's now 55, a father of 3, and happily dating Jean Moore. Rachel Weisz, Evelyn Carnahan. Rachel Weisz played Evelyn, the brilliant Egyptologist who stole Rick's heart. Fans loved her wit, bravery, and charm. After The Mummy Returns, Weisz became one of the most respected actresses in Hollywood. She won an Oscar for The Constant Gardener, and later starred in The Lobster, The Favorite, and Marvel's Black Widow. Married to James Bond actor Daniel Craig since 2011, Weisz balances her career with family life. She's set to appear in Marvel's Thunderbolts in 2025. John Hannah, Jonathan Carnahan. As Evelyn's mischievous brother Jonathan, John Hannah brought comic relief to the series. He reprised the role in both sequels and has worked steadily ever since. His credits include Four Weddings and a Funeral, Spartacus, Agents of SHIELD, and most recently, The Last of Us. Today, Hannah continues to work in TV and film while raising 2 children with his wife, actress Joanna Roth. Arnold Vosloo, Imhotep. Arnold Vosloo terrified audiences as the cursed priest Imhotep. Behind the scenes, he joked about being called the Fat Mummy before losing weight for the role. After the franchise, Vosloo embraced villain roles in Blood Diamond, 24, G.I. Joe, and Jack Ryan. He's still active in film and TV, proving that once you've played one of cinema's most iconic monsters, you never really disappear. Patricia Velasquez, Ankh Sunamun. As the gold-painted lover of Imhotep, Patricia Velasquez made a striking impression. But the makeup process? Nearly 10 hours a day. Since then, Velasquez has appeared in Arrested Development, The L Word, and horror hits like The Curse of La Llorona. Off-screen, she's been recognized for her humanitarian work through the Wayutaya Foundation and as a UNESCO Artist for Peace. Kevin J. O'Connor, Benny Gabor. Kevin J. O'Connor played Benny, Rick's former friend turned greedy traitor. His fate inside the tomb remains one of the most chilling moments in the film. O'Connor went on to star in Van Helsing, There Will Be Blood, and The Master, while also appearing in TV series like Chicago PD and On Becoming a God in Central Florida. Oded Fehr as Ardith Bey, leader of the Medjay Warriors. For Fehr, The Mummy was a breakthrough role. Since then, he's starred in Resident Evil, Sleeper Cell, and most recently Star Trek. Married since 2000, he's also a proud father of 3. Eric Avari, Dr. Terrence Bey. Eric Avari, who played the museum curator Dr. Bey, was already a familiar face from Independence Day and Stargate. Interestingly, he was originally cast in a different role until a last-minute change put him as the curator. He went on to appear in Daredevil, Heroes, and The Chosen. These days, Avari is mostly retired but remains a beloved character actor. Others we remember: Omid Jalili, the warden who briefly shared the screen, became a successful comedian and actor appearing in Gladiator and The Love Guru. Jonathan Hyde, who played Egyptologist Dr. Chamberlain, continued acting in projects like The Crown and Crimson Peak. And sadly, Aharon Ipole, who played Pharaoh Seti I, and Bernard Fox, who portrayed Captain Winston, both passed away in the 2010s. From Oscars to television stardom to humanitarian work, the cast of The Mummy has carved out incredible paths since their adventures in Hymenoptera. And while the 2017 reboot with Tom Cruise didn't quite capture the magic, fans are still holding out hope that Brendan Fraser might return for one more ride. So, tell us, which Mummy character was your favorite?